Just like most of the popular Apex content creators, I was invited to playtest the upcoming season, and this video is sponsored by EA, Amazon, Pepsi, G Fuel, Nike, Bed Bath & Beyond, and NASA. You know what? NASA really wanted in on this. I'm kidding, but you could imagine how cool that would be if I got invited. Maybe one day, EA, maybe one day. All jokes aside, I'm super excited for Apex Season 9, and in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the new meta coming to Apex Legends. In this video, I'm going to cover the new buffs and nerfs to every single legend, and I'm going to talk through and discuss with you guys who I think is going to dominate in both the arena and the BR version of the game. With this video, you'll know exactly which legend you're going to want to dominate with this season. So with the introduction to arena, the game is going to be played very differently. I'm going to also rate each legend and predict where they will fall in a tier list, both in arena and also that BR aspect of the game. Because let's be honest, one legend could potentially be very powerful in a 3v3 setting, while that same legend might not fare as well in the openness of a Battle Royale. And we're going to start off with a brand new legend this season, Valkyrie. Before we get into Valk, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel because I'm going to have so much new content on the channel that you're not going to want to miss. We have plenty of character guides, tips that are going to help you guys to dominate in the arena and in the Battle Royale. With that being said, let's get back to this meta video. Now, Valkyrie is the newest legend on the roster with the release of Season 9, and she falls in the Recon class. Her passive is called VTOL Jets, where she can hover in the air, and she has the Jet Fighter HUD, meaning she can see enemies while redeploying or flying from the dropship. Valk's tactical is called Missile Swarm, and it launches 12 missiles that deal 25 damage each and stun enemies like a mini Arc Star. Her ultimate ability is called Skyward Dive, and she's able to redeploy with her whole team and move to an entirely different area of the map. Because Valk's ultimate ability is seemingly useless in arena, she definitely gets marked down in my books in arena. However, this ultimate can play a critical role to success in the BR version of the game. Due to Valk's incredible mobility and utility to the team, I predict that Valk will be an A tier legend when it comes to the Battle Royale and a B tier legend in the arena. Next up, let's cover some nerfs and buffs with legends on the roster. Horizon was arguably the best legend in Season 7 and 8, and she now received a couple nerfs to keep her in check for Season 9. Horizon had her nerf to the gravity lift, where she now receives reduced lift speed by 30% and reduced side-to-side acceleration. They also limited the time you can sit at the top of the gravity lift to 2 seconds, and they increased the cooldown from 15 seconds to 20. Due to these changes to Horizon, I believe she's going to struggle a bit in arena, where a team can easily focus her while she's trying to take a lift and try to gain an angle. However, the ability to gain quick height for an entire team and her black hole ultimate will continue to be pretty useful in the BR. I predict that Horizon will be a B tier legend in arena and an A- legend in the Battle Royale. After Horizon, we will get into Wraith. Wraith had her hitbox size increase in Season 8. As a longtime Wraith main, I could really feel the negative effects from that hitbox increase. With the start of Season 9, there will no longer be low profile on any legend, so Wraith, Lifeline, and Watson will no longer receive 5% extra damage, and they will no longer take limb damage as torso damage. With this simple change, I think that Wraith returns back to her dominant status in the BR due to her ability to rotate her entire team with a portal into hard to reach locations for endgame, and we're going to see nearly every competitive team run Wraith again. I rank Wraith as an S tier legend in the Battle Royale and an A tier legend with arena. Next up on the list, we have Lifeline, and she received some pretty harsh nerfs with Season 9. Lifeline now had her revive shield removed, which was a big part of how that legend worked to help the team and fend off enemies. In an attempt to balance her, the Doc heal drone, that heal rate increased from 5 HP per second to 8 HP per second. In her care package, the cooldown was reduced from 6 minutes to 5 minutes. Now, the care package does guarantee an upgrade in 3 categories: body shield, other equipment, which is like the helmet, backpack, knockdown shield, and then also weapon attachments based on your team's current gear when the package arrives. The buff to her ultimate ability will really help in the Battle Royale aspect of the game, but she seems pretty limited in arenas since you will be purchasing your gear and upgrading them with crafting materials in the buying phase. Lifeline will be a B tier legend in the Battle Royale and a C tier legend in arena with these changes. After Lifeline, let's get into a legend who really got a cool buff for this season, and that legend is Loba. Loba had her tactical The Burglar's Best Friend buffed, where she can now run and slide at full speed while aiming the bracelet and while the bracelet is in midair. Loba will no longer be slowed after translocating as well, which is huge, so you can follow up with some quick shots. This will allow Loba to be much more aggressive with her mobility and will make a huge change to her playstyle. Although they buffed her bracelet, they did slightly nerf her ultimate, so the Black Market Boutique had its cooldown increased from 90 seconds to 120. It's going to be very interesting to see how Loba plays out in Season 9 with these changes, and honestly, I can't wait to try her out. I rate Loba as an A- legend in the BR and also an A- legend for Arena, and I think she's a real sleeper legend. She's going to be really good. Her Black Market Boutique will allow you to gain immediate access to some crucial resources located in that arena map. Now, Octane did have a change in Season 9 where his stem now has a reduced cooldown between stems, and that went from 4 seconds to 1 second. But now they also increased the stem's health cost from 12 HP to 20 HP. They also increased bullet spread while in the air while you're shooting from the launch pad. Octane was such an amazing and powerful legend in Apex Season 8, and I feel like he's gonna continue to be very useful and aggressive in the BR. Octane will also be able to use his speed boost with that tactical stem to boost all the way to the crafting materials in order to gain you that extra money in order to purchase better gear in arena mode. I give Octane an A in the BR and an A in arenas. After Octane, let's move into Rampart. Rampart is a legend that I believe is going to be very powerful in arena due to her amped cover walls and her ability to hold angles. While Rampart might not be the best legend in the BR part of the game, watch out for her in arena. I predict Rampart to be a B tier legend in the Battle Royale, but I'm going to give Rampart an S tier rating in arena with the ability to hold angles, and her entire team can fire through those amped cover walls to prevent the enemy from reaching the crafting materials. Another dominant legend for the arena is gonna be Gibraltar. Gibraltar's another legend that is excellent at peeking angles and holding angles, and the arena mode is gonna play out very differently from the BR. With his arm shield and bubble, Gibby is gonna be able to lock down certain areas and provide a lot of utility for his team. Gibby is also an excellent legend in the BR as well, so I give Gibby an S tier rating for the BR and also an S tier rating in the arena as well. After Gibraltar, we get into some of the scouting and recon legends. Crypto and Bloodhound provide so much utility for the team in the BR setting with the ability to scan beacons, provide scans to their entire team, and Crypto even received a buff where he can now scan and open care packages. Both their ultimates also can help when pushing other teams. Now, Crypto will be an A tier legend in the BR with the upside of an S tier if played correctly, and Bloodhound will remain an S tier. Although both of these legends are powerful in the BR, scanning enemy locations, and a lot of these guys' utility really falls off in the arena aspect of the game. I give Crypto and Bloodhound both a B- in arena. Now, one other legend that did receive a buff this season was Fuse. Fuse now has 2 cluster bombs, and his cooldown was reduced from 25 seconds to 20 seconds. The 2 cluster bombs does help to move Fuse in the right direction. Because I think this legend does need more buffs for him in the future, I predict Fuse to be a C tier legend both in the BR and the arena. Now, Mirage has no changes going into Season 9. I still think he's going to be an average legend in the BR setting, and I give him a B overall in the Battle Royale. But with arena mode, a Mirage might prove to be pretty useful, getting some nifty bamboozles. That ultimate ability might be able to bamboozle and allow you to get the upper hand on that 3v3 fight, so I'm going to give Mirage an A- in arenas. Now, after Fuse, let's get into Bangalore, Watson, Caustic, Pathfinder, and Revenant. None of these legends really had any major changes with nerfs or buffs with this patch, and I expect all these legends to be as successful as they were last season. Watson and Caustic can help to lock down certain areas both in the BR and arena mode, and I predict both of these legends to be B tier in the BR and arena. Bangalore is an overall effective legend at any instance in the game. Bangalore continues to be a B+ tier legend in the BR and B+ legend in the arena. And now Pathfinder, with his improved grapple cooldown and the low profile removed, allows you to have an extremely aggressive legend at all stages of the game. So now Path will continue to remain A tier both both in the BR and Arena. And then finally, we have my favorite legend in the game, Revenant. Now, I'm totally kidding, but Revenant's ultimate ability is absurdly strong, maybe a little bit too strong, but this ultimate helps him and the team to win more in the BR and in the Arena. So although I do believe that the ult loses some effectiveness in the Arena setting, I think that Rev receives an A rating in the BR with the ability to third party as shadows and a B in the Arena. Alright guys, so you heard my predictions here first. Again, I hope this video helped you guys to kind of gain some insight, gain some knowledge on the nerfs and buffs and the meta coming in Season 9. And again, these are totally my opinions and just how I think the season is going to play out for both the BR and Arena mode. If you guys have any different opinions than me, make sure you guys comment down below. I want to hear y'all's opinion. Let's discuss these meta changes. Once again, make sure you like the video so it can be shared on YouTube and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm gonna have so much content for Season 9 and I will see you guys on the next video. I'm Grizzy and I'm out. Peace.